Oops. Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so today I'm going to be tonight I'm going to be starting a new series called How Powerful Are Your Favorite Characters? So yes, I'm going to be doing a series where I will cover the power levels of your favorite characters from Marvel and DC Comics. Not just heroes, but also villains. Now, starting off, I want to say that I realize that there is a large roster of heroes and villains from Marvel and DC. But today I wanted to start off on quite possibly the most famous superhero in all of comics, Superman. How powerful is this guy? So let's get to it. Let's not waste any time. Okay, so in the future I may do anime characters. For example, One Punch Man. But for now I'm just going to be doing comic book characters. So let's start off with Superman's strength. Now, first of all, Superman is strong enough to destroy the Earth in a single punch, similar to One Punch Man, how he can defeat opponent with a single punch. Superman can destroy the Earth in a single punch. Superman can also lift the Earth and bench press it for 5 days in a row, and he could have gone on for longer had the machine not broke. Superman also ripped Doomsday in half after he just power boosted himself. He broke Batman's back and pushed the weight of 200 quintillion tons, or 31.25 sextillion pounds. 31.25. Okay. Superman once held a black hole in his hand. This black hole was capable of sucking up the solar system. So, that's saying something. And in case you didn't believe me of him pushing the weight of 200 quintillion tons, here it is right now. Basically, I guess the person that created this machine would have been a technology genius. This is also, Superman was able to do this after after his cells were basically in an unhealthy state, I guess. Superman was basically sick while doing this. He basically had cancer. And he still did it, so theoretically he could push even more had he not, if he was in his perfect shape. Now let's talk about speed. Now there's not much to say about Superman's speed, but we do know that he can run at the speed of Mach 9,350. Superman can also fly at the speed of light, and he can fly at 2 or 3 times the speed of light in outer space. So yes, he can go even faster in outer space versus under the Earth's atmosphere. For reasons that I haven't really figured out. It has to do with something with him being on Krypton, but not for sure. If someone can let me know in the comments, that would be awesome. Now let's talk about durability. Now again, there's not much to say about it, but we know that Superman has survived being in the middle of a collision of 2 planets that were the size of 2 hypergiant stars, and he was also able to survive a supernova, the supernova of a Sun Eater. This Sun Eater previously ate several red stars. And since red stars can depower Superman to a point where he loses all of his powers, you would think that he would die, but he didn't, which is incredible. It's and in case you were wondering, this was actually Silver Age no, not Silver, Bronze Age Superman. So it's probably Superman's greatest feat of durability. Superman also has, so here are some other superpowers other than strength, speed, and durability. So he has flight, longevity, freeze breath, heat vision, whirlwind breath, the ability to breathe in space, X-ray vision, microscopic vision, super hearing, and super flare. Now you may be asking, what is super flare? Well, it's actually ability he just introduced in the New 52, and basically what it is Superman basically gets all of his energy from the solar. Basically, he releases all of the energy from his body, and it creates a huge explosion to a point where it could even destroy Earth. So it's basically a planet-busting supernova, if you will. So, but the only bad thing about this ability is that Superman loses his powers for 24 hours because he has to recharge it himself. So it's kind of like Odin with the Odin Force, how he has to recharge his powers if he uses too much. So that's basically what Superman has. But Super Flare, I think, is incredibly overpowered since, it has the potential to destroy the Earth. And Superman is already overpowered as it is. And for him to have a planet-busting ability is just crazy. Yeah. So that's all I had to say about Superman. There are some weakness. So I included abilities when he was Silver Age and New 52. He does have 2 weaknesses. 3. First weakness is kryptonite. Specifically, green kryptonite can kill him easily. He is vulnerable to magic. And I think those are his only 2 weaknesses. I think there's a third one, but you'll have to let me know in the comments. Alright, so that was my first video of this new series kicking off. So I'm gonna draw again. Make that was a horrible art. This is getting ridiculous. Alright. So I have to erase this now. I have to clean it up. Alright, it's all cleaned up. So, see you guys. Bye. Bling, bling, bye. Bling, bling, bye. Bling, bling, bye. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your eardrums. Bye, guys. I think next episode I will cover either Martian Manhunter or Flash. Okay, so I'll just take this time to explain how I didn't mention Pre-Crisis Superman. Pre-Crisis Superman was able to sneeze a galaxy out of existence, and he's also able to move the sun with a puff of breath. So that's how powerful Pre-Crisis Superman is, and he can basically just create superpowers on the fly. So, yes, Pre-Crisis Superman is, or aka Silver Age Superman, is not a guy you want to mess around with. Bye! Fun fact, the more you know.